Hey, welcome to another video from Skinny Medic. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Rock Island STK100 9mm full-size aluminum frame Glock clone. So quick backstory here, I was at my local gun shop looking around like I do every week and saw they got in the Rock Island STK. I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. Looks like a Glock, kind of doesn't really feel like a Glock, but had read some stuff, saw some videos, things like that. So I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. So I like Glocks, got a few of them laying around. So I picked it up, I purchased it with my own money. So I appreciate the sponsorship of this video to help pay for that, so Mrs. Skinny Medic doesn't get too mad at me for buying another gun. So this video is sponsored by Groove Life. They make some really cool silicone rings and a really cool belt here. I like the belt because the buckle looks nice and cool, not super complicated for those emergencies where you got to get it off really quick, but it also has a little stretch to it. So when you get adjusted right, if you want to slide your concealed weapon in, maybe you have a little too much Mexican, it fits perfectly. So I appreciate Groove Life for sponsoring this video. I'll put a link down to the website below. So just so we're all clear, we'll take the magazine out. There's no rounds in the magazine. And then, whoop, we're clear. So we have a perfectly safe gun. The Rock Island STK100 is a 9mm full-size pistol, same size as the Glock 17, but it has aluminum frame. Makes it a little bit heavier, it's right about 2 pounds, something like that. So makes it nice recoil management, but it's a little bit heavy for a concealed weapon here. It is a Gen 3 Glock 17 clone here. One of the things that's talked about in the other reviews is that this is a two-piece aluminum frame. You can actually see the screws that hold it together, and you can see a seam on the back side. This does make it a little bit more reasonable for production. So Rock Island did use the SKI mags here, and yes, it is a Glock mag. The only issue I had is with using the Magpul magazines. I had a little bit of issue there. But if I was using a factory Glock mag or this magazine, no problems whatsoever. So starting at the grip here, we do see a nice beaver tail here that makes it ride really nice in the hand shooting. The grip texture is a little bit different here, nothing that I didn't mind at all. You can see the lines are cut here, and then it does have some texturing on the side. Pretty aggressive texture, but nothing like super, oh my gosh, it's gonna hurt my hand. But it's there. You can see that it doesn't have the Glock hump here, so it's kind of more that 1911 style aim, and I like it. You can see a little bit there. So we've got them lined up here. You can see it comes down, but then just kind of missing that hump down here at the bottom. So it has a nice extended mag release here. It is not ambidextrous, so you can't change it out. Coming up to the trigger, has a metal trigger, which I like that as well. So the trigger, it does have a nice break. It does travel a good bit for the reset. So I would have liked to see a little bit better reset there, but as far as the actual trigger itself is not bad, has a nice clean break. But like I said, you just kind of have to let it ride for that reset. Coming in here to the finger guard here, it does have a little more rounded off shape than the Glock. The Glock's a little more blocky here. It does have a little more rounded shape. Has an extended slide stop, slide release, whatever you choose to call it. So one of the issues I did have with the STK is how my lights ride on it. I tried a couple different lights, to be honest with you, but it's how far it sticks out. And I have medium-sized hands, so here, like, I really would like for that to be a little bit easier to reach. So most of the time on my Glocks, it rides a little further back, so it's a little bit easier. But if you do that, this it's going to hit the handrail. So one of the things I've liked seeing a little bit different. So the STK does come optics ready for the Vortex Venom. I would have liked to have seen the rear sights separate from the back plate, because when you put your red dot on, you're going to use your backup sights. Those sights are blacked out on the back, and then you have a white dot on the front, and it already has serrations and side cuts into the slide. One of the differences you're going to see here with the STK is the longer slide rails. Everything else is going to look pretty similar. In fact, your Glock triggers, a lot of your components will slide right into here. We have an aluminum guide rod, and then our barrel, 4.5 inches. This should look very familiar to you Glock guys. So the overall length of the STK is 7.9 inches, height is 5.1 inches, the width is about 1.2 inches, and overall weight is about 1.8 pounds. So my overall take of the STK is I like it. It's a good range gun. It's got some weight to it, which makes it a nice shooter, but I'm not going to carry it as a concealed weapon. It's my Glock 19, VP9, things like that. A little more my concealed weapon carry go-to. But this makes a nice range pistol if you're looking for something like that. I paid in the $500 range for this pistol. Don't tell Melissa Skinny Medic. She's not watching the video, so don't tell her. But I think it's a good deal. If you're looking for a range gun, something fun to shoot, hit seal with, things like that, it's a good deal. It's optics ready, it's got some slide cuts in there. You've already probably got a Glock trigger laying around. If not, you can pick one up. But for the price, it's a good deal. So thank you guys for watching. You never know when you'll be the first responder. Remember, you need the right gear and the right training.